Navigator, I've received news of Ignatia's activities. Come to me.
Now we're getting somewhere.
You're here to serve, I presume. Aphia, I'm sure you came to experience the telling of my arrival on the Mardi.
Well, I was actually just walking by.
Why, I hear you ask, would such a refined, noble gentleman seek hospitality on such a comparably shabby pirate voyage?
No, again, I only happen to be walking by.
Oh, no, don't be shy. It is a good question. See, it all began the day I was born, January the 26th, 1615, which by now is a much-discussed topic in many of my memoirs.
You have multiple memoirs?
Of course. I very early on decided that one such volume wouldn't suffice. But let's not get sidetracked. On that fateful day, I vowed to live a life full of adventure and to record my exploits.
You vowed that on the day you were born?
Well, maybe 14 years later, but who is keeping track, really?
I thought that's precisely what you're doing in your memoirs.
Yes, well observed. Now I've lost myself. Why are you here again?
I actually was just passing by, so no real reason.
Perfect. I don't have time anyway. See, there are already 3 more chapters I have to write down. The first concerns itself with...
Don't worry about explaining it. I don't want to hold you back. See you, Pincus.
How very considerate. Goodbye, Aphia.
Always move forward.
Death is not defeat.
My qualities are needed.
My blade is ready.
Nothing I can't afford. Greetings, Marley. It is with great indignation that I, Pincus von Presswald, report back for duty.
Quartermaster, I presume the books are going to be back in order soon.
Ah, Marley, must I get back to the drudgeries of everyday work already? I have eternity to get to these books you're so readily teasing me with.
The captain assigned you to the task. If you're unwilling, the skeletons can always use another hand.
Don't we have enough hands already? How many are there, anyway?
An excellent question. Perhaps if you kept the books, we'd have an answer to it.
Oh.
Quartermaster?
Apologies, Marley. My mind must have drifted off momentarily. What were you saying?
The books. Please have a look at them.
Ah, yes, surely. And such books they will be. Generations will revel in these writings, and they'll all know our tale. Let me get right to it. Good. My tobacco is getting stale.
What do we have here? I like it already.
An urgent message has come from Dreadvine's Cove. Ignatia recently arrived on the island and is conducting some sort of ritual. If she's devising some new method to haunt us, we must know about it.
Agreed. I'll chart our course.
One more thing, Navigator. I would like you to remain with me for this mission.
That's kind of you. But I prefer getting my hands dirty.
Oh, you won't be bored. I'd like you to coordinate the crew from afar. Call it an experiment.
I see. All right then. Let's give it a go. No second thoughts, eh?
Slice and dice. The fire hungers for us.
What's in it for me? I like these odds.
Set a course, navigator. Dreadvine's Cove, a wild island overgrown by cursed flora. It is the seat of the mighty Dreadvine, an eldritch plant of incredible age. Its roots span across the island, creeping tentacles of bark and thorn that divide the very land with their presence. The captain once negotiated a pact between us and the Dreadvine, granting us safe harbor in its domain. Now the Inquisition has claimed to the island, prodding and dissecting the Dreadvine even as it feeds on their souls. White marble now juts from the jungle like giant bones as the Inquisition do their work, even in the shadow of the Dreadvine's terrible wrath. We will use the situation to our advantage and appeal to the Dreadvine in our hunt for relics and black pearls.
Dreadvine's Cove lies in sight. Do you sense Ignatia?
It's curious. I can feel her presence, but I can't quite focus on her.
Is that the Red Marley approaching?
We heard your call, Dreadvine. We come to aid you against Ignatia.
You are late. The insufferable woman left hours ago.
What did she do?
She came seeking answers I had no intention of providing. Then, the cutting began. She ripped out pieces of me, probed and twisted them in that private study of hers. In the end, she grafted them back onto me, but they are disturbing.
Something about that grafting seems familiar.
I want them gone, Shipsu. They are poison, foreign bodies that must be excised. There's 2 of them. You may take your pick. Do it, and I might forgive your impunctuality.
Well, well. You think Ignatia came to pry a few secrets from the ancient plant?
It warrants investigating. Choose our landing, navigator.
No surprise, really.
I will join you.
So this is how things look from your perspective. Look at the 3 of them. They're so small.
They can hear you, navigator.
Right. Well then, crew. Let's see what the Inquisitor has wrought here, shall we?
I pray for your soul. Dicho y hecho. My verdict is final.
You need to ask. You can't afford it.
I'm going in. Shadowblade. An ambush in the making.
How to put this? Huh? I have to get a new coat, anyway.
To each what they deserve. Their crimes are mild.
My qualities are needed.
Slice and dice.
Smoking right.
Through the shadows. A heavy customer. My sight reaches far. Balanced to perfection. Aye.
Anyone hungry? The White Crow stands ready.
Hesitation is the...
Pleasure.
The verdict is clear.
Liebe then?
Otra ronda.
Ready to serve. Wakatta. Skewer the heart. This will suffice.
Greatness personified.
I will be back.
Teresa, para servirle.
How long has it been?
Iron judgment.
My blade is
I see where this is going.
I like my opponents freshly cut. Raise with your legs.
Still breathing. Still sane. Ah, the better part of me. Come to me.
Death is
I
not
like the
defeat.
taste of it. Buckets of ducats.
What a strange
To
noise.
taste the soul of another.
It's done.
See if they work on that cursed plot.
Finally, I can see what we're looking for.
Dreadvine, why did the Inquisitor come here?
How should I know? Even my vast intellect cannot fathom that fire-crazed mind. First, she asked questions about secrets even more ancient than myself. Then, she began cutting, clipping, and grafting.
Ouch! And what do they do, these graftings?
They are like fragments of someone else. Foreign thoughts implanted into my flesh. I want them gone. You hear? Rip them out!
The fight begins.
Teresa, ready to serve. The future court. Justice has been granted.
I'm always prepared. I follow the
The
plan.
court is in session. Ah! Arriba! Through the flames.
Let's try a new recipe. A refined decision.
Let me remind you.
The oldest tricks are the best. The dish takes shape.
That, you fiend.
The fire hungers for us. Let's get a better view.
One day I will catch your shot with my sword.
I knew this would come. For up. I've seen it happen.
A feast for my blade. On my way. I'm here.
My sight reaches far. Let fate be our judge. No mercy given.
Preparation is key.
Yes, you can tell me later.
My galley is the battlefield. Our objective is clear. 7 blades.
Time is moving fast.
The verdict is clear. Once more onto the breach. Who Who needs eyes to see?
A good start. The trap is set.
Still breathing. Still sane.
I dreamt last night. I can't even say.
Finish your task. Toya, ready.
To crow flying.
Your soul strikes true, Teresa. I'll taste this victim. Simple. A heavy custom.
The white crow stands ready. My strength returns.
There was no better way to do it. Ah, yes. Out with them. Cursed alien fragments.
Something came out of the wound. Looks like memory fragments.
Navigator, those fragments feel wrong.
In what way?
Twisted, manipulated.
Oh, the indignity. How dare she come and use me for her vile experiment? Enough! Take these things away. I will retreat to rest my soul.
We won't get any more out of him. Investigate those memory fragments. At your command.
To each what they deserve.
Could you spare a bite? I'm starving.
I knew this would come.
I see. This soul will do its own bidding in a moment. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Preparation is
Tower!
I can smell your...
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you
Having
can.
is better than wanting.
awaits you, creature. Mensura.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't
feast
do.
for my blade.
Please
If you're in
bother
that
someone
bush,
else.
make sure you get away now. If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now. Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
The below swallowed them. Resume your tasks.
It's been a while.
Seems I lost myself there for a moment.
Slice and dice.
Change in position.
Balanced to perfection. Hey! Move like water. The expected outcome. Raise with your legs.
The fire hungers for us. The future calls. Ah, swift justice. This will be good for you.
The white crow descends on her prey. I'm here.
Teresa, ready to serve.
Will it remember?
Not consciously. Once the grafting is done, the fragment will stay hidden, dormant until provoked.
And how will you know it worked?
I will know. I am beginning to grasp the nature of this corruption.
Ignatia, these experiments, do they really serve the Maiden's vision?
You're right to question. But you have not seen what I've seen. You have not experienced the magnitude of this power. The sheer terror of its implication. On that day that would not end, I understood that this was the tool to our salvation. The future is ours to shape by scripture. What are memories, if not the blueprint for tomorrow?
I can help.
My
if you let
blade
me.
is ready.
Teresa, para servirle.
What are we doing here?
Toya, ready to serve. Death is not defeat. Sufficient. A heavy customer.
Yeah? Good snout.
My galley is the battlefield. That's some spice.
Who do we have here?
Yokai! A familiar tune.
I feel it too. The further off this island, the better.
The court is in session.
Cut through the shadows. It will be done.
What horrid thing made that noise?
Anybody seen my servants? The new chapter in my memoir.
We should have burned one.
Let's take another view.
Let's get a better death.
Anyone?
My grasp of this body is slipping. How dare you, rat pirate! Let's stop this foolery.
Vile thieves. Are you cowering in there? Oh, how I will enjoy purging your souls. My
Let's try a new
creature.
Your carcasses to the pyre.
Oh, how I will enjoy
Cursed hands have
purging
taken
your
this
soul.
life.
Mensura, calcula, rectifica.
Measure, calculate.
Von Breswell, at your service.
Come forth. Ugh, the stench of your
I
corruption
can smell
still
your
lingers.
rotting flesh.
I'm always
Calculate, rectify. Ha ha! You are hiding in the weeds. I am an arbiter of the maiden. Cower before me.
My time is not to be trifled.
quickly.
Nothing.
I,
not forget.
great Von Breswell.
Toya, move with speed.
We must trust Ignatia.
I, or
I've
whatever
seen
it
it
is
happen.
they say.
Gracious maiden, I beg of you, grant me the strength to finish the work. Grant me the strength.
Inquisitor,
Yes. Yes! What is it, Judex?
the grafting has taken hold.
Good. Continue your observation. I shall question them soon.
As you wish, Inquisitor.
Judex, before you go, what do you see? Am I still free of corruption?
It is clear your soul has been brushed by the curse, my lady. Yet your intentions are clear. Your choice of tools may be unorthodox. But if they all serve the grand design, then our verdict is clear.
Yes. Good. I thank you, Judex. Carry on.
I'm always
Change in position.
Why hold on to such a grisly trophy? You know her history with its sister. She will have plans for it yet.
I see where this is going.
Ignatia.
Avert your gaze.
Do. Can't make
Good for another shot. One bolt, one life. I am your executioner. It's done.
I stand ready.
Otra ronda. Let fate be our judge.
A feast for my blade. Whispers, whisper. Good taste. Quickly.
To each what they deserve.
We can't cook on this forever. In a moment.
How to put this?
Trouble's brewing.
Toya, ready. Hey!
That was no mere animal. Viva then? The burdens of nobility.
Own my senses. Any aberration shall be wrecked.
I'm here. A good starter. The oldest tricks are the best.
Who disturbs my sacred task? What horrors lie hidden in the brush?
Let me do what I
Hence
do
the right of
best.
inquiry.
The Inquisitor.
to
Do you
perfection.
happen to know what exactly
Move
she's
like
intending?
what? I will be back.
And that was no mere animal.
Death is not defeat. Aye, raise with your legs. Ready to serve.
Surely I can interest someone in a little tale.
Through the shadow.
The fire hungers for us.
You faint?
Just
That's
as
Careful!
for
The
us.
host's instincts are taking over!
Carcasses to the pyre! The fire will guide.
Try to hide! I'm not fully in control!
Calcula.
My qualities are needed.
Its judgment awaits, creature. Ha! I can smell.
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I
will be
won't do.
Measure. Calculate.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
They must have returned to the sea.
I got caught up in the flame there.
I knew this would come.
Very traditional. Let's try a new lesson. Move with me. I am ready. I cannot lose. A heavy customer.
The White Crow stands ready. The fire hungers for us. Good for another shot.
ladies.
Treasure the knowledge.
Let me remind you.
The verdict is clear. I've seen it happen. Still breathing. Still sane.
Do not speak. I have no need.
For desperate times.
I'm always
Dicho y hecho.
Slice and dice.
The court is in session. Judgment is at hand. Arriba! The crow flies. Where to?
My galley is the battlefield. My blade is ready. Good taste.
My sight reaches far. I've seen it happen.
Cut through the shadows. Simple.
The vine is aggravated. How much longer will the fire keep us safe? I feel it. How
Get
long
ready
will
to
it be?
strike. A useful gift.
Teresa, ready to serve.
Preparation is
All right, now.
quickly.
Who was that? Well, now. We should
I
have
knew this
burned
would
these
come.
weeds.
With kind regards. Through the flames, death comes to greet you. I see where this is going. Otra ronda.
Take it away! It is only a memory, Prognostica. Your mind has endured worse.
No, no! The corruption, the vile madness, the vastness of its heresy, every sensation blasphemy, every image an eclipse of the mind. Take it away! Take it away!
His soul is burned out. He is lost to us. Regrettable. The cursed memory must be poisoned to a fire-blessed mind. A dead end, then? If even a prognosticator can't survive it. We shall find the proper rites, shield our minds, focus our gaze. We may yet glean more insight from this cursed plant.
It's strange, seeing these memories through your eyes.
I don't like this, Navigator. The more we touch, the more I feel their connection to my own power.
Change in
There is
position.
a sensation that Ignatia's presence still lingers. Her private study, at the heart of the complex. Yes, the feeling emanates from there. A chest with an iron key. We must open it, Navigator.
And where will our intrepid crew find this key?
On a table full of books and scribblings. There. You can mark it on the map like so.
I could get used to this.
I'm going in.
It's been a while.
The dish takes shape. blood and silence. The heart, raise with your legs.
The White Crow stands ready. The future calls. Your crimes are severe. It's done.
Many interruptions today.
Come to me.
How dare you, feeble soul? Do you have any idea of the damage you cause?
Why not answer my question then? Is it here?
Of course it is. Why ask what you have already gathered from the entrails of my mind?
Confirmation, creature. In more ways than one.
How can you stand here and not feel it? Hmm? Do you think these waters were named on a whim?
You fear it, don't you? What lies hidden on these islands? What Mordecai found so long ago?
I fear nothing, Fire Thrall. I am the Dread Vine.
And I know a pretender when I see one.
Once more onto the breach.
I stand ready.
The court is in session.
Anyway,
Let's get a better view. The crow flies.
No, surely not.
A feast for my blade. Our objective is clear.
This was from the bark.
Teresa, para servirle. Let fate be our judge.
I see. I'm talking to a root. And it's talking back.
I am judging. It's
One
done.
day I will catch your shot with my sword.
Where to?
I'm going in.
I, the great von Pressfeld.
My Lady Inquisitor, should we fetch a prognostica? The strain on the soul.
Their mind can't take the strain. This path is mine alone to tread.
Surely the prognosticas can ease your burden. Maybe even I could.
Look at my work, Commissarius. Look at the sweat on my brow, the heat of my furnace. Look at my branding hammer. Look at what I craft from glimpses of the grand design. I was given the tools to shape our destiny from the curse itself, and they weigh heavy indeed.
I see. But you must know that protocol demands I call a Eudex to inspect you.
Good. Fetch her. Should I falter to corruption, I expect you all to bring down the fire on me.
Of course, my Lady Inquisitor. Of course.
Having is better than wanting.
Time is moving fast.
Good snout.
The White Crow stands ready.
I see.
Teresa, para servirle. Through the flames.
Toya, in a moment. Good taste. Follow the noise.
I heard that, you fiend. I, or whatever it is they say. The burdens of nobility
shall not go unanswered, and so the wicked
to taste the soul of another.
Death is not defeat. The dish
Will
takes
the
shape.
fire keep us safe? I feel it too. The sooner we're off this island. So many shipments.
I carry this burden. Nakama.
Let me do what I do best. Talk. I'd like to exert the right of inquiry. Now, what are your duties here?
Death from a heavy customer.
That
On my way.
Do you remember my name, creature?
My roots forget nothing, Ignitia. Not that you are particularly worth remembering.
Excellent. This should be quite interesting for the both of us, then. Are the instruments heated?
They are, my lady Inquisitor.
What are you doing? Stop it! Hey!
Do you remember my name now, creature?
I can't. How dare you sell it? What did you do to my memory?
A simple experiment. A precursor of things to come.
It will be done.
Let me remind
All
you.
work towards the grand design.
Wakatta.
Here, my other. Why are we on this rock? Have faith, my
A
other.
good starter.
We must trust Ignatia, or we are lost. Have I forgotten something?
That's cool. Yokai!
Surely not.
A simple method of deception. Very traditional.
noise. The vine is aggravated. How much longer will the fire keep us safe? I feel it too. The sooner we're off this island, the better.
Anyone hungry?
Tools, samples.
Raise with your legs.
Hard to keep track of it all.
A refined decision.
Who bothers a commissariat?
made that noise?
Balanced to perfection.
What horrors lie hidden?
Our objective is clear.
Commence the right of inquiry. Measure,
It's been a
calculate,
while.
rectify, Mensura, calculate.
that
My
She
blade
carries
is
with her.
ready. I follow the
Found
plan.
such a grisly trophy. You know her history with its sister. She will have plans for it yet. Ignatia.
Aye.
I can't make sound.
The Inquisitor. Do you happen to know what exactly she's intending to do? Excuse me, I'm looking
That
for the
sounds
nearest
spice.
pond
The
to
oldest
drown my
tricks are
flame
the
in.
best. Preparing the ingredients.
Who disturbs my sacred task?
Quickly, horrified. Seeing her work on that cursed plant. Agreed.
A
The
heavy
soul
customer.
so ancient in its corruption. It makes me shudder. Faith. I must not win. We all work towards the grand design.
Ready to serve. The fight begins. A useful gift. Get ready to strike. A familiar tune.
What
Natural
horrid thing
disturbance.
made that noise?
Hey!
I see.
This warrants an
Commence the
investigation.
right of inquiry.
The oldest tricks of the beast. Move like water.
You are strenuously urged to reveal yourself. Our
What
discussion is
horrors
not
lie
finished.
hidden
My
in
galley is the battlefield.
Maiden,
Well, we
warn
cannot
my
be bound
sons.
to everyone's
Mensura,
spectacle.
calcula.
Slice.
My eye shall
For
uncover
now,
the
A
roots.
refined decision.
But we'll stay wary.
Have I forgotten something?
I can help if you let me.
No, surely not. So many shipments. Tools, samples. Hard to keep track of it all.
Teresa, ready to serve. Change in position. Your crimes are severe.
What are we doing here, my other? Why are we on this
With
rock?
kind
Have
regards.
faith, my other.
I've seen it.
We must trust Ignatia, or we're lost.
Very traditional.
Ignatia? Do I can't make sense of what I'm reading.
The dish takes shape. Good taste.
You shall not escape me. The cursed are upon us.
The verdict is clear. Dicho
How
hecho.
I will enjoy purging your soul. Measure, calculate, the stench of your corruptions.
Justice is harsh.
An arbiter of the maiden.
One bolt, one life.
Mensura, calcula, rectifica.
Judgment is at hand.
You are wasting precious time. My judgment awaits you, creature.
Must not wait. We all work
Ah,
towards the
the
grand
shadows
design.
have fled before our zeal.
How long is it?
No mercy given.
Cut through the shadows.
That thing she carries with her. Why hold on to such a grisly trophy?
Preparation.
Know her history with its sister. She will have plans for it yet. Have I forgotten something?
A good starter.
No, surely not.
Hey! On my way.
I am horrified seeing her work on that.
Prepare for death.
Agreed.
Sufficiently.
So ancient.
Raise with your legs.
Shudder. So many shipments.
To each what they deserve.
Hard to keep track of it all.
Cria cuervos. Let fate be our judge. Once more unto the... I am your execution.
Mensura!
I'm here.
Rectifica! You are wasting precious time,
By the fire.
Come forth!
We will hurt you.
The stench
I
of
am
your
an arbiter of the
corruption
maiden.
still cower before
Aye.
my judgment.
Shadowblade. I will be back.
The below swallowed them. Resume your tasks.
The fire hungers for us.
At your command.
Here, my other. Why are we on this?
What?
I knew this would come. The crow flies. I see where this is going.
How much longer will the fire keep us safe? I feel it too. The sooner we're off this island, the better.
Let's get a better view.
Must not wait.
Toya,
We all work towards the grand...
our objective is clear.
The court is in session.
Let's add the trap is set. Quickly.
That thing she carries with her. Why hold on to such a grisly trophy? You know her history with its sister. She will have plans for it yet. Have I forgotten something?
Let's try a new recipe.
No, surely.
My grasp of this body is
That's
slipping.
spice. There.
My other! May I hear? You shall be
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
My sight reaches far. The future calls.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Your bond is
If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now. Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
It's not
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
a bolt for your skull.
Slice.
Seems I lost myself there for a moment.
Yokai.
So many shipments.
Follow the noise.
Tools, samples. Hard to keep track of it all.
I'm going in. Get ready to strike.
That was no mere animal.
Magatta. A feast for my blade.
Inquiry. I am
But an ambush in the making. It will be done.
Agreed. Got a soul so ancient in its corruption.
Shine, a heavy customer. Simple.
Ignatia, what are you doing? I can't make sense of what I'm reading.
A memory for the Mari's hold.
Still breathing. Still sane.
Let's try a new recipe. My galley is the
What are
battlefield.
we doing here?
Move like water.
Why are we on this rock? Have faith, my other. We must trust Ignatia, or we are lost. Faith.
The fight begins. My specialty, preparing the ingredients.
I knew this would come.
Seven
Each
cuts.
what they deserve. Good for another shot. Judgment is at hand.
Toya, ready. I follow the plan. Cut through the shadows. Move with speed. I'm always prepared. The expected outcome. In a moment.
The verdict is clear. The crow flies. The task is done.
The key is secured. Now for the chest.
Hurry. Whatever is in there must be central to Ignatia's plans.
I've seen it happen. A red orb? What fresh madness is this?
A memory, and not one of mine. It has been shaped, forged.
It looks different from yours.
I will not unleash this thing, but perhaps we can take a peek.
Ah, so you found my little message. Do you like the fruits of my labor? Of all the things I have taken from you, this is by far the most fascinating. To give shape to memories, to reshape reality. Do you even realize the potential? It does not matter, of course. In the end, I will take the treasure, just as I took your captain.
Enough! This was a waste of time. Let us leave.
Did you know I cut off Mordecai's head before I burned his soul? I always keep it close by. In fact, I have it right here. Perhaps you'd like it back. A little token to remind you of happier times. Come and get it then. I'll be waiting at Gran Alcazar.
Damn her! Cast her into the darkest below!
Whoa! It's shattered!
Changing
How dare she?
Calm down, Marley.
His head! She made a trophy from the captain's head.
We're one step ahead, Marley. We're solving Mordecai's riddle.
I
Let her
follow.
have that old skull. It won't help her once the treasure is ours.
You are right. She will not stop us. We will find the treasure.
I'd say we've learned all we can here. Find yourself a tier, Cool.
I stand ready.
The commissarius is making his rounds.
Very traditional. A simple method of deception.
All right now. Who was that?
The dish takes shape.
Leave it then? That won't be a challenge. My pockets are endless.
My eyes shall uncover the witch.
Balanced to perfection. I'm going in.
Teresa, ready to serve.
Our objective is clear. I will be back.
My sight reaches far. Let fate be our judge. I pray for your soul.
Simple. Total defeat. Death is not defeat.
If you must.
I'm here, a good starter.
Von
The heart
Weiswald,
is
at your
pierced.
service.
Once more onto the bridge. Step through the infernal portal.
Toya, ready. Wakatta. Say, Molly, have you seen the fish that was hanging here?
I haven't. I can't pay attention to all the inhabitants on my decks at all times.
Some skeleton will have moved him then. He is, after all, still my student.
The fish is your student?
Let this be of no concern of yours, Molly.
Well, fish or not, I feel that old Gertrude is longing for sustenance. Could you see that she gets her meal?
Most certainly. Very traditional. Let's stir. Huh? No. That must have been the wind. That ought to do it. The dish is ready. Let's get it to old Gertrude. I follow the plan. I'm going in.
Ah, Pincus! Not your tobacco again.
It is I, Toya, and I've brought you food.
It smells like food. You must be Toya, then. Let me taste it. Ah, soul-infused octopus, minced with fennel? What on earth is going on, Toya?
It's nothing.
No. There is no sense lying to me. You've always cooked with your heart in your hand, Toya.
I've taken on a student. I find it difficult.
Ah, you feel ill-prepared, then?
In many ways, yes.
I understand. My last battle lies many centuries behind me, but I do recall very few things from my training were directly applicable.
Adaption. The first rule both in the kitchen and on the battlefield. Something I hadn't considered in a long while. Thank you for reminding me, Gertrude.
What? I told you, Pincus. I stopped smoking years ago.
I understand. I will be going then. Our objective is clear. Hey! A good starter. Student?
Sensei, is this a test of patience as well?
What? How? How did you get here?
I've been hiding here for days, holding still in cover, just as you taught me. You walked by me multiple times, not acknowledging me, so I presumed my cover was not worthy of your praise.
Yes. Of course I noticed you. I only wanted to see how long you could hold still.
I knew it. And how did I do, Sensei?
You are to be commended, student. Your hiding techniques are quite advanced already. Thus, I believe you are ready for your second lesson, the assassination itself. I will demonstrate it on one of our skeleton crew.
You will assassinate a crewmate just for my training, Sensei?
The skeletons on the Mali are under special protection. None of our attacks can seriously harm them. Now, let me show you how it is done. In a moment. Blood and silence. Did you see? The ending of a life must be swift and meaningful. With doubt comes hesitation, and hesitation is defeat. Do you understand that?
I believe I do, Sensei.
Belief is not knowing. Not knowing is doubt. Eradicate all doubt. Only then can you strike true.
Thank you, Sensei. I will practice diligently.
Good. Out there in the real world, your adversaries will not go down so easily. So, as long as there is a sliver of uncertainty left, work with our skeletons.
I will heed your advice, Sensei.
The verdict is clear.
What's in it for me?
Straight to the point.
I'll be there soon.
This whole affair unnerves me, Navigator. Ignatia is experimenting with my power.
So she knows about it. You said only the crew remembers.
That is inaccurate. She has known ever since our first battle. It was the first time we clashed at sea. A rite of hers disrupted my soul. I don't remember much. When I recovered, we were retreating. I felt it then. The link between Ignatia's soul and mine, like she was part of the crew. It's infuriating, Navigator. Try as I might, I cannot remove it.
And here I was wondering how Ignatia ever stood a chance against you. But you know what, Marley? It won't matter in the end. Want to know why? Because all she'll have are some bungled memories and an old skull. And we will have the treasure.
Aye to that, Navigator.
Consider it done.
Yeah? Good snout.
I'm curious. What's your favorite animal?
Yes?
That won't be a
Let's
challenge.
get moving, eh? Now we're getting somewhere.
Set a course, Navigator. We've arrived. If my guess is correct, the relic of bark and bramble lies hidden here.
A bit vague for an island full of jungle. Where do we start?
Lost, are we, little pirates? How bold of you to enter my domain without even knowing what you are looking for.
Ah, Dreadvine. I see you're listening in.
This is my island, Marley. Nothing here escapes my notice or my wrath.
We have come in search of a relic the captain has hidden here. One of bark and cursed bramble.
So, you know the words. Then the Gambit has begun.
You have it then?
Until recently. Unfortunately for you, the Inquisition has claimed it. Ignorant as they are. They had no idea what it was, and split it into 3 parts. Do you see the crates that litter the harbor? Your relic is in 3 of them.
Since nothing on this island escapes your notice, do you know which 3 it is, eh?
Of course, little pirate. But Mordecai wished for you to earn your prize. I am happy to oblige him.
Well, well. Espionage it is then.
There is a commissarius on the beach. Listen in on his conversation, and it may lead us to our prize. Now, choose our landing, Navigator.
About time! You're a tease.
Wise choice. Naturally. A feast for my blade. It will be done.
Don't mind me watching. I admit I am interested in how you will solve this test.
We are pirates, Dreadvine, not your personal objects of study.
Everyone on this island is subject to my study, be they living or dead.
I would much prefer it if you lent my crew a hand.
I have no hands, only an insatiable interest in the mysteries of the soul.
Teresa, para servirle. In the land of the blind,
Good taste. Hesitation, a heavy customer.
what would she intend? She will reveal herself eventually.
Aye. On my way. Skewer that. Sufficiently. Raise with your legs. I'm going in.
My qualities are needed. That won't be a
Each
challenge.
what they deserve.
My qualities are needed.
Hey!
What?
If you must.
Preparation is key. In a moment.
I stand ready.
Let's add some preparing the ingredients.
Still breathing. Still sane.
The hunt begins.
Let's get a better view.
My blade, a heavy customer.
It is I, the great Von Crestfire.
Raise with your legs.
For desperate times.
How to put this? I like the taste of it. Good. My tobacco was getting stale.
The fire hungers for us.
I heard that, you fiend.
Yeah? My pockets are endless. Nothing I can't afford to taste the soul of another.
My galley is the battlefield. Yokai! The oldest tricks of trust.
Who was that?
My guard was lowered.
It's been a while.
Ready to serve. Quickly. A simple method of deception. That's cool.
curious sound.
Balanced to perfection. Death is not defeat.
My sight reaches far. I've seen it happen.
The harbor is well protected. I advise against going inside the walls.
Well, no risk, no reward, eh?
There are no rewards inside.
Well, let's stay clear then.
I think I've exposed myself to the flame too strongly. What is the maiden's advice on that?
Toya,
The court is in session. Ashen judgment. I summon
I'm always
Recently,
A
birds
refined
dropping
decision.
soiled my mask. I tried cleaning it with iron wool, but it just won't get off. Any advice?
The White Crow stands ready.
simple.
Who
was no
disturbs
mere
my
animal.
sacred task?
Shadowblade. An ambush in the making.
I knew this would come. The verdict is clear. It's done. Teresa. Ah,
dish
swift
takes
justice.
The flames dangerous. Our objective is clear. Slice and dice. I follow the plan. I carry this burden. The trap is set. Move with speed. I can be anywhere. I will be back. Good starter.
Still breathing.
A new chapter in my
Still
memoirs.
sane.
Let's try a new... A heavy customer. It can't be done. Move like water.
Please bother someone else.
The verdict is clear.
Easy vision.
That thing. Armarium is what they call it.
Listen close.
Special
You
container.
might earn something. I have to get a new coat anyway.
Sin, iron and stone.
Smoking right.
Teresa, ready to serve. Change in position.
At your command.
Ah, more target practice.
Ready to serve.
How to put this?
My sight reaches far.
It was I, the great von Pressfire. Curious. I like the taste of it. Ah, let's take another view, Soil. Do you have a taste for backbreaking?
Let's try a new recipe.
The fire hungers for us.
Cut through the shadows.
All right now. Who was that?
How much longer do you think this is going to take?
At this point, I've stopped.
I'm here.
Quickly, there's no vines here.
I am the blade. This raise with your legs. A refined decision.
Is that?
Follow the noise.
To each what they deserve. Teresa, para servirle. A simple tool. One boat, one life.
We never should have signed up for this. Doing business with the
Send you my
flames
resource.
dangerous.
Not my problem.
First we risk our lives cutting that cursed vine.
Death is
Now they
not
don't even allow us
defeat.
inside.
It will
The
be
verdict is
done.
clear.
A heavy customer fate.
My business.
We can't stay in this business.
Balanced to
I've heard
I
that
see where this is
gravekeepers
going.
have
Ready for desperate times.
raise with your legs.
Soil. Do you have a taste for backbreaking work?
Toya, I follow the plan.
That was no mere animal. We won't bother you. I shall not stray too far.
My blade is ready.
I knew this would come. Judgment is at hand. I am your executioner.
At this point, I've stopped caring. I'm just glad there's no vines here.
A feast for my blade. Hey! My galley
Let's
is
get
the
a better
battlefield.
view.
I'm going in.
Teresa, ready to serve.
Dicho yet.
Ah,
Slice
swift
and
justice.
Dice. Aye. Our objective is clear.
What is that?
The court is in session. The future court. Death comes to greet you.
Lives cutting that cursed vine. Now they don't.
I stand ready.
I'm always
Don't worry, Antigua.
I got that.
What horrid thing made that noise? Well now.
Preparation is key. In a moment. The oldest tricks are the best.
My grasp of this body is slipping.
Reach my brothers and sisters' ears. Guide my hand as I prepare it.
The fire will
Still breathing. And still serves.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Anyone hungry?
Feed
your carcasses to...
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
You, the maiden's judgment
How
awaits,
I will
creature.
enjoy...
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
The maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
Mensura, calcula, rectifica. Good. We've driven them back to the villa.
Apologies. Is anybody hurt?
Gravekeepers are
Balanced to perfection.
Soil.
Simple.
You have a taste for them. Good snout.
Death is not defeat.
You must. Smoking right. Nothing I can't afford.
Slice and dice. The dish takes shape.
Let me remind you.
I shall not stray too far.
My time is not to be trifled with.
The white crow stands ready. The crow flies.
What do we have here?
Let fate be our judge.
I have precious little to spare.
Ah, the better part of me. Your crimes are severe. It's done.
Let's try a new recipe. A feast for my blade. Good taste.
A useful gift.
Who disturbs my sacred task? I shall not stray too far.
The fight begins.
The court is in session. Change in position.
Yeah? Good. My tobacco was getting stale. Ha! That's just changed me. Huh? What? Vici Vincent.
Why not use my mouth?
Special container.
I have to get a new coat anyway. Vici Vincent.
Same.
Iron and
Soya.
The crow flies.
Balanced to perfection.
A ghostly pleasure.
Cut through the shadows.
If you must. Likely a poor choice.
Well now. A feast for my blade. Nice an ambush in the making.
Teresa, para servirle.
Very traditional.
Teresa.
My
ready to
enemy
serve.
I slay. A heavy customer.
The court is in session. It's done. Otra ronda. Come to me.
I'm always prepared. Quickly. One arm. The trap is set.
I heard that.
No mere animal.
You fiend.
Well now.
To each what they deserve. Justice has been granted. The future calls. It's quickly done. Anyone home?
Move like
The verdict
water.
is clear. Good for another shot.
I'm just glad.
I see where this is going.
Yeah? Listen closely. You might earn something. Let's change perspective.
Made and protect you, brother. Your shift is yet long.
I will endure until...
How long has it been?
I'm here. That's some spice.
My sight reaches far. Judgment is at hand.
Let's try a new recipe. It will be done. Follow the noise.
Strange.
The dread vine's trimming must have been fierce. Whatever we cut away, it grows back like...
I'm going in.
Never ends with that thing.
A useful gift. Aye. A simple method of deception. My blade is ready.
How are you holding up?
I miss the beacons of Gran Alcazar. Their warm embrace.
The oldest tricks are best. On my way.
Noise.
Death is not defeat. The expected outcome.
I know.
My galley is the battlefield.
They're chaotic in nature.
The dish takes shape. Get ready to strike.
Is that? I heard that, you fiend.
Yes.
Preparation is key. The taste raise with your legs.
Your devotion.
Ready to serve.
Is
simple.
The fire hungers for us.
Term in no order. Such chaos. It infuriates me.
Yokai!
I knew this would come.
Slice and dice. Good taste.
Still breathing. Still sane.
Purge the undead!
What? A good starter.
The white crow stands ready. Change in position.
Fire longs for your cursed soul.
Still lingers.
Teresa,
Ensure
ready to serve.
In a moment.
Smell your rotting flesh. Measure!
My
cannot
awaits you,
rectify.
creature.
We will feed your carcasses to the fire.
Oh,
Our objective
how
is
I will
clear.
enjoy purging your soul.
Teresa, para servirle. Dicho y
Design is
hecho.
main-
Justice is harsh. One bolt, one life. Ash for your eyes. Let fate be our
May
judge.
protect you, brother. Your shift is yet long.
I will endure until my relief arrives, as the grand design demands.
No mercy given. Through the flames.
Now, who'd be... The Inquisitor. Do you happen
My
to know
strength.
what exactly
Once
she's
more
intended
unto
to
the
do?
breach.
Let me remind you.
Death is not defeat. A refined decision.
So many crates.
The dread vine's trimming must have been fierce.
Whatever we cut away, it grows back.
Move with speed.
It never ends with that thing.
I cannot lose.
Surely
Where
I
have
can
we
interest.
trusted?
I think I've
I follow
exposed
the well.
myself to the flames.
I'm losing
What is
control.
the maiden's advice on that? Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Measure.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
You are wasting precious time.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Ready to serve.
Rectifica. Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Still breathing.
Before me.
Still sane.
They must have returned to the sea.
I got caught up in the flame there.
There should be someone here.
Of course, I've done it fabulously.
Is there any news of the Lucia Blanca?
None. They are inexcusably late. I will suggest their captain be demoted to your status.
At least the accursed vine is docile after we cut out the relic.
Have all 3 parts been secured?
Yes, commissaries. Though we have only been supplied with 2 armariums, we had to put the 3rd into a normal crate.
Not ideal. But still within the boundaries of our doctrine.
Forgive me, commissaries, but wouldn't it have been easier to leave the relic in one piece?
Our scripture is clear. Any potent piece of cursed flora is not to exceed a size larger than what is specified in Vindicta 7, verse 28. If you have trouble remembering scripture, you will never make it to my rank acolyte.
A special request of the Inquisitor, eh? I wonder where the crates are.
I already found them. They are marked in your log.
Let's try a new recipe. Hey!
Yeah, it's just a piece of wood in there. Nothing to worry about.
The court is in session. Won't happen. Let's get a better view.
I can help if you let me.
Back to greener pastures, eh, Marley?
A feast for my blade.
I knew this would come.
Quickly.
Anymore.
Anyone hungry?
My sight reaches far. Through the flames.
Slice and dice.
To each what they deserve. The fire longs for your cursed soul.
Let it bring forth our fire.
We will feed your carcass to the fire.
Your presence distorts the future.
Abominable
How
brush.
vile.
Does it shelter you? Ha!
Your soul.
I can smell your rotting flesh.
It is almost thrilling. Mensura. Calcula. Rectifica. Rectifica.
The fire will guide me to
Hiding in the weeds, perhaps.
How I will enjoy
Fire
purging
will
your
guide me to you, thing.
Measure.
The maiden's judgment awaits,
of your
creature!
corruption still
Nothing. They must have returned to the sea. The White Crow stands ready. Let's get a better view. The fire hungers for us. I've seen it happen.
Preparation is key. Simple.
I stand ready.
I'm here. Oh, the dish takes shape.
I see we understand each other.
Teresa, para servirle.
Let's try a new recipe. Move like water.
Yes, let the fire be there.
Let me do what I do best. Talk.
My galley is the battlefield.
Curious sound.
Balanced to perfection. Very traditional.
Teresa, ready to serve. The verdict is clear.
A refined decision.
The court is in session.
My blade is ready. Ready to serve. On my way. My special, an ambush in the making. Move with speed. And lethal dessert. It will be done.
Still breathing. Still sane.
Careful! The host's instincts are taking over!
I knew this would come.
I can't hold myself
bolt,
back!
one
Hide if you can!
The court is
Oh,
in
this
session.
fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
No mercy given.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can! It
Death
seems
is
I
not
lost
defeat.
myself there for a moment.
Cut through the shadows. A good starter.
There's only one language.
Hey! That's cool.
No.
Is
Who
that
disturbs the dirt around?
my place is here.
Not
cannot
worth
go.
my attention. Let me tell you what they said.
There shouldn't be footprints here.
Our objective is clear. Hesitation. Raise with your legs.
Teresa, para servirle. The future calls. With kind regards. Judgment is at hand. I pray for your soul.
Toya, ready. Death is not defeat, Makama. I'm going in.
Yes, I've heard it all before.
The trap is set. The fight begins. Follow the noise.
Their brothers are
My sacred
commissarios.
heart.
No, that doesn't concern us. Faithless heretics, all of them.
Aye.
It's been a while.
The fire hungers for us.
Two in preparing the ingredients.
The verdict is clear. I see where this is going.
This soul will do its own bidding in a moment.
Feed your carcasses to the pyre.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Guide my
The
hand.
fire will guide me to you, fiend.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
The maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
The fire...
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Measure,
I am an arbiter of the
calculate,
maiden.
rectify.
Tower!
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Good. We've driven them back to the below.
Change in position.
I got caught up in the flame.
Teresa, ready to serve. My sight reaches far.
Nothing I can't afford.
And death comes swirling down. The white crow stands ready. The crow flies.
Please bother someone else.
Still breathing. Still sane.
Von Breisfeld,
at your service. Guide my hand as I prepare
Ensure, calcula,
May it inspire
rectifica. The fire longs for your curse sword.
Greatness personified.
The fire longs for your curse.
The maiden's
Do
judgment
each what they deserve.
Smell your rotting flesh.
We will feed your
Fire
carcasses
longs
to the
for your
fire.
cursed soul.
Measure.
Maiden's
Calculate,
judgment awaits,
rectify.
creature.
Mensura! Calcula! Rectifica!
Shadows have fled. The design is maintained.
Cut through the shadows.
Once more onto the beach. A slap on the wrist. In the land of the blind? Who needs eyes to see?
My time is not to be trifled with. Smoking right.
The white crow stands ready.
Having
Fate
is
be our
better than
judge.
wanting.
What? There should not be footprints here. This shall not go unanswered. My eyes shall uncover.
My galley is the battlefield.
It's done.
I'm
My
always
ears shall warn me of danger.
in a moment.
Teresa, para servirle. Dicho y hecho.
I am a servant of the grand design.
Balanced to perfection.
Rectifica.
Teresa,
A fool's prank.
ready to serve.
Very well.
I knew this would come. Change in position. Still
The
breathing.
Inquisitor.
For
Do you happen
desperate
to know
times.
what exactly
The
she's
crow
intending?
flies.
Who wanders off their ordained
Ya
path?
cuervos. Once more onto the beach. Ah, swift justice.
Why not use my power?
Let's get a better view. Justice is harsh. To each what they deserve. My verdict is final.
Ensure,
The court is in session.
Anyone hungry?
measure, calculate, rectify.
Measure, calculate,
I can smell your rotten flesh.
The fire longs for your cursed soul. That sounds
Fire will guide me to you, fiend.
Ha! I can smell your rotting flesh.
Measure,
Ensure,
calculate,
calcula,
rectify.
rectifica.
Nothing. They must have returned to the sea.
Ready to serve.
I'm just going to stay put it.
Good taste.
I am the blade. This will suffice. Preparation is key.
The verdict is clear.
What do we have?
Piece of wood. Clearly part of a larger whole.
I'd wager we'll learn more once the rest are in our hands.
I see you've recovered the first piece of the relic.
How fair is your assessment of our escapades, O mighty Dreadvine?
Mildly amusing, though there is little I haven't seen before.
Curious. They say that no two souls are the same, and that every cursed's power is unique.
A gross oversimplification. If you as I have, you begin to see the connections, catalogue the different categories of soul.
And what category do I fall into?
The annoying kind. The one that should concern itself with finding the next relic instead of testing my patience.
Good snout.
The second piece is yours. At least your escapades are mildly entertaining.
Hey, Dreadvine. A question, if I may.
What is it, little pilot?
You're helping Mordecai protect his treasure. Why would you do that?
Why should I answer you?
I'm just wondering. Mordecai went to an awful lot of trouble to hide his treasure, even from his own crew. I think you know why. You know the secret of his treasure.
Clever, little pilot. But it will take more than that to make me break my pact with Mordecai. I made that pact because Mordecai had a most intriguing proposition. Now, run along and fetch the last piece of the relic.
Judgment is at hand.
Don't worry your teeth off. At least we're getting paid extra.
There we have it. The third piece.
Yes, I see it now. They are drawn to each other, as if...
Whoa! They snapped together. Now it's a long, gnarly piece of wood.
It's a piece of the Dreadvine, and more. This was once part of my hull.
Let's try a new recipe.
Yes, I remember. It was the first repair I ever received.
You had sustained damage in a battle with the Morning Star. I had granted you shelter, as per our agreement, only to be repurposed as material for repairs.
It was unnecessary. The damage could have been avoided with my power. The captain held me back. He said any pirate worth their salt has a few scars to brag about.
Does this piece of wood hold any significance to the treasure?
None that I know of, Navigator. But it is no doubt the relic mentioned in the riddle. Carry it with you to the tear. We must extract its energy and place it in the riddle hole.
I follow the plan. Mission complete. Victory is ours.
Oh, these travels are so unbecoming to me.
Oh!